Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Planning Pulse. Thanks to everyone who took the time to listen to episode 1 and to those who made comments and provided feedback. We hope that you really enjoyed it. For those of you that are just joining us now, why not listen back to the previous episode? Just follow the links via the Planning Hub on the Let's Talk Wealdon pages or on YouTube. I'm Sam Batchelor, the Development Manager, and as we've previously established, the aim is to produce this podcast as a fortnightly update of all things planning here at Wealdon. We said that these updates would be with different presenters and speakers, and with that in mind, today's episode covers the progress of our new local plan, and for that I'm joined by Nichola.
Good morning, Sam. Hi everyone. I'm Nichola Waters and I'm one of the heads of service here at Wealdon District Council. Within my service I have a number of responsibilities. Things such as economic development and wellbeing, which includes leisure centres, climate change and planning policy.
Great. So, Nichola, we're here today to talk about our new local plan. But as a start, what is a local plan?
So the local plan is a key document that guides decisions on future development proposals within a specific area. It's prepared by the local planning authority, which in this case is Wealdon District Council. Mm-hmm. They provide a framework for addressing housing needs and other economic, social and environmental priorities. It identifies where development should take place and areas where development should be restricted. And ultimately, they guide planning applications.
Yeah, so very useful to my team because we use the local plan every time we look at a new planning application. So why do we produce them otherwise?
Well, the answer is twofold, really. We are required to produce one. It's set out in national policy and regulations. And 2, it provides certainty as it identifies where development should take place and the areas where development should be restricted and what is needed to support development.
So they cover a lot in terms of the vast range of different development that can occur in our local area. What's the benefit of producing a local plan and doing planning in this way?
Okay, well, they provide certainty and clear direction for growth and change in our area for stakeholders, developers and those who live and work in Wealdon. They ensure the right things are in the right places, that we're clear on necessary infrastructure improvements. They ensure protection and enhancement of the natural and built environment. And they say what development should look like and what should be protected.
So as simply as we can then, what can you expect a local plan to contain? What do they look like?
The plan sets a vision and objectives for the area over the lifetime of the plan, which in our case is until 2040. It's broken down into themed areas, for example, housing, employment, natural environment and heritage. And then each area has a section explaining the context of our area and what we're looking to achieve. There are then policies that sit underneath that and explain how it should be achieved. We also have allocations for different uses, and then we have maps that explain where the development is expected and then what the opportunities and constraints are to that development in our area.
Thanks, Nichola. I think that's a really great summary of what local plans are because, let's face it, they're huge and comprehensive, so to try and explain it in such a brief way is no mean feat. But like I said at the top, we're here to talk about our new local plan. So how have we got to this point?
Okay, so as our listeners probably know, a plan was put forward in 2019, which didn't really make the cut. So we've had to step back, reflect on what happened, and then move forward. New beginnings, new approach. We produced an early discussion document back in 2020, which was put forward for public comment at the back end of 2020-21. That was called Our Direction of Travel. Since then, we've been doing a lot of evidence gathering and testing, stakeholder engagement, talking to our neighbours, and of course, we've been reviewing all the representations received during that previous consultation.
So we've clearly been working hard then on our new local plan. And it's got to a stage now where we're ready to share it with people and consult on it. This stage is officially called a Regulation 18 consultation. What does that mean?
Okay, so it's about all the stuff that I've set out earlier. It's all that has led toward our Reg 18 draft local plan. And I know it probably sounds all techie and legalistic, but broken down, it's our draft policies and allocations put forward for views based on our current understanding and all the evidence we've collected to date. There's still more work to do, we know that, but that's part of the process. And that's what's set out nationally. So in short, we've put out this draft to get views from anyone and everyone who wants to get involved. It really is the opportunity to shape the future of the plan.
Well, that's great. We want people to be involved, but when does the consultation start and how long will it go on for?
This is the bit that everyone's really interested in, isn't it? So the consultation's going to start at 5 p.m. on Friday, the 15th of March, and it will last for 8 weeks. So that means that it's going to close at 5 p.m. on Friday, the 10th of May.
And will we be doing consultation events, and will there be information online?
Of course, yes. We've got loads of things going on. So we've got 9 face-to-face exhibitions planned all around the district over the course of the consultation period. They're open to anyone who wants to come out and find more. There'll be planners at the exhibitions who can answer questions and explain how you can make comments. The draft plan and the associated documents can be viewed on the website. You can make comments online using our easy-to-use consultation page. In fact, we've produced a short video explaining how it works to help myth-bust any worries about using the system. We have numerous venues across the district where we're making the actual plan available to read in hard copy, albeit the libraries and a number of parish and town council offices to view. And we've also produced a virtual exhibition, and that's one of the things I'm really excited about through this consultation. We've not done one before, and they're not done typically, but for those who cannot or don't want to visit a face-to-face exhibition, they can access our virtual exhibition through our website and view the consultation boards as if they were visiting the venues themselves.
Well, that's great. Technology's moved on so much in recent years, so if we're taking advantage of that, hopefully that means that we can spread the word about the local plan to more and more people. So is there anything else we want our listeners to know, and where can they find out more?
Okay, so all the details about the consultation, the documents and all the other things I mentioned will be available on the website, which you'll be able to access through the Planning Hub or through our Let's Talk Wealdon pages, and the links will be provided in the description of this podcast. Also, if people want to register to be notified of the consultation as a reminder, they can register using those links too.
Okay, well, we've come to the end of the episode today, so thanks everyone for listening, and thank you, Nichola, for joining me to explain all things local plan.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Great, and we're really interested otherwise to know what you'd like to hear about. So if you have an idea about matters that we can cover in future episodes, then drop us a line by making a comment either here on the Let's Talk platform or on our YouTube page, and we'll consider those suggestions for future episodes. But thanks again, everyone, and see you next time on The Planning Pulse.